Tonight's special guest is David Clark. David is author of the book Inspiring Organics and owner of a boutique gym called Slimmer's Edge. It's now over a month since we made the resolution on New Year's Eve to eat better, lose weight and get fit. David is here tonight to remind us that the year is slipping by and we haven't started yet. Or more to the point, I haven't started yet. We welcome David Clark as our special guest on The Beat Goes On. Welcome, David Clark from Slimmer's Edge.
Pleasure to be here, Gerard.
Oh, David, you're a wonderful person to have on as our first guest of the year, because us baby boomers, every New Year's Eve, we say, oh my God, I'm going to have to lose this weight this year. And round about right now, the 11th of February, we seem to have forgotten that New Year's Eve pledge. Why is that, David? Why are we such a bunch of no-hopers at giving up weight?
Well, I put it down to the morons. You've got the essential focus that you want to achieve, which is losing weight or helping achieve a certain financial goal. And there's a group of people out there that keep on pulling you down. If you're giving up smoking, they want to hand you a cigarette. If you're trying to lose weight, they want to take you down and have a muffin with you. Or, you know, they just get in the way of that little thing. So,
all well-meaning, of course, isn't it? They're not caring about their lives, and they don't care about whether you're caring about yours.
Well, they're in comfort zones.
Yeah.
And so
comfort zones.
Ooh. So it's much better if you stay smoking, and it's much better if you keep eating those little things, or if you don't go to the gym. I think what you've got to do is be around people that can assist you with manoeuvring through and put on some moron repellent, and just try and keep the people away from you that are causing problems.
Now, David, before we go any further, why is this a passion of yours, and why have you got really into the business of helping us people lose weight? What's your motivation here?
Well, I've been involved in organic foods, and this is the book that I wrote back in...
Inspiring Organics?
Yes, I got right into all the healthy living ways. And then I think Slimmer's Edge was something that as you start to get a bit older, I could see that to do exercise, it's great when you're younger, but when you get older you have to address it slightly different. And the vibration training that we use at Slimmer's Edge is helping mobilise the joints, and excellent for getting rid of the old puku. And so you can do many sit-ups on the vibration machine, plus the cardio and various things, but it's something I've always been passionate about. It's in the genes. Before
we talk about this puku, let's talk about Slimmer's Edge. You've set up Slimmer's Edge because it's nice to have people visiting you every day, and you've got a whole program, you've got the machines, etc., etc. But I think the great value of what you do is it's the personal touch, isn't it?
Well, it allows people to get someone walking around, always assisting them, measure them every 28 days. It's kind of like having a personal trainer, but you don't have to pay the extra
exactly.
bit.
Now, David, we've set the scene. What is it about the baby boomer? What happens to our figure as we age? Of course, we're no longer young, and we don't have the activity that we normally have. But what's going on inside man and woman, the baby boomer body?
Yeah. Well, it's quite interesting because most people still think it's fat. But the internal organs are just starting to swell, and it's visceral fat. It's a sluggishness in the intestines, the liver, the overload over the years of you heading a certain way. And the metabolism's not working quite so fast. So when you're young and you're fit, you can eat 8 meals a day or snack all through the day. But as you get older, you're starting to, the digestive system starts to get a bit slow. And so, I believe the best results we get is by having 4 hours a day with no food in between meals. For example, as you get older, you need about 1,800 calories a day to 2,000, depending on the body, 2,500. And there's 800 calories in a glass of orange juice.
Say that again.
800 calories, roughly, depending on the glass.
Well, that's half your calorie intake. One glass of orange juice is 800 calories.
Yeah, and so
why does life make it so unfair?
I know. Well, we perceivably should be having lots of fruit, and we load up on fruit through the day just as a bit of a snack, but it sometimes blows the calories out and it blows the intestines out.
Because of the sugar in the fruit.
The sugar in the fruit.
So, there's not much left to eat, is there? Pies are out, McDonald's hamburgers are out. What can we eat?
Well, I've actually got a whole list of foods that you can eat even when you're going out and having pies and things like that, but the thing that you do is balance it with the right food. Like if you're going to have pizza, share it with someone, and get some salad. So you just have half a pizza with salad. You know, you just don't want to be having too much carbohydrates.
So what do you think the big killer is? Carbohydrates?
Snacking through the day more.
Snacking through the day.
Carbohydrates is a wide one because there's some really good carbohydrates like grains, but snacking through the day when you're just having lots of muffins, lots of bread and pastries, all that baked food is really hard, and then you tend to have a lot of sugar with it, like fruit juices and things like that, coffee. And
so what about our coffee culture? You know, everywhere we go now there's a great little coffee shop.
I love coffee.
Yeah.
But you know, one a day is fine. One a day is fine. One a day, two a day sometimes. But
what about those hot chocolates? They're not helping, are they?
Anything that's too loaded with milk is really starting to slow the intestines down and push it out. So personally, if you're going to have coffee, have it black. Short black, just get the kick you need, because we all need a kick. And if you're going to go and get a big bowl of latte, it's really hard to digest.
So let's have a list here, David. What's happening in the
intestines are just getting bigger. If you look at a gorilla that eats lots of fruit, it just keeps pushing out. And so you've got to have something in there that pulls it back in. And I find there's food. My book here was originally, I talked around energising, cleansing, strengthening and toning foods. And the energising component is making pickles, which have been eaten for thousands of years. With the pickles that are very easy to make, you just splash a bit of umeboshi vinegar on your salad and it ferments it. Get that down there and that starts to clean all that bread out and starts to pull in the bloat.
What would you have me doing at your gym? Slim as Edge.
You need the cardio to get you going. I tend to, when we're working with the gut, I tend to get you on the cross trainer and having you moving so that you actually get in the whole gut, slowly massage so that the intestines actually get a workout as well as the body. A lot of people are just going like this, and you've got great arms and great legs, but you know, you've got to get that torso moving, swimming, anything like that. So at Slim as Edge, I'd get you on the cross trainer, then I'd get you on the vibration machine just to get your whole body circulating and mobilised, and have the posture up so that you're, again, the vibration's going right through into the peristaltic muscle of the intestines, and doing different sit-ups where you're leaning back a little bit and you're really pulling that core back in. So that takes about a quarter of an hour. And then I've got a range of sit-ups that you can do that are just little tiny sit-ups, about 4 inches, just to slowly get up, because a lot of people, they're using their back muscles to thrust them up, jerking fast, and that's okay when you've got good core, but to bring the core back, small sit-ups, and doing about 5 sets of those. So it takes about half an hour.
How would one contact you, David? If I mean, we're talking way, but it may not be enough for them. They might say to themselves, I'd like to speak to David personally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that a possibility?
Yeah, just call me on 309 09 309 1177.
309
11
11 77.
Yep.
And you're right in the heart of Auckland, aren't you?
Right in the heart of Auckland. That's Anzac Avenue.
Anzac Avenue.
Or just Google Slim as Edge.
Slim as Edge.
Yeah,
okay.
SLIMMERDGE.
And before you go, David, I've enjoyed this chat, and I think that my life is going to be
healthier. You got to get down there. Are you going to come?
Yes, I'm agreeing to come and give it a go.
Great.
But you've got a wonderful book there, Inspiring Organics. What about if we gave 3 copies away
Perfect.
to our
I'd love to.
our
And the
viewers?
first section really is the main one to focus on, which is the method of pickling, and it's just pressing with umeboshi vinegar your vegetables, and it makes your intestines young again.
Wow. So,
So even guys love it. Most guys at a barbecue, when I bring out the pressed salad, it just works with meat especially. It works with any foods, but it just gets your intestines working.
what about using the name of your gym, Slim as Edge? If you could put that in the subject line, just email Jared at The Beat Goes On and put Slim as Edge.
Slim as Edge,
yeah,
perfect.
and
Perfect.
well, and tell us why you'd like to win this book, and even talk to David. That'd be great. So,
and I'll tell you another thing I'll do. They're normally $39.95.
Yep.
The first 100 people to email through can have them for $20.
That's a great discount, David. I'm keen.
Great.
Something's got to be done. So you're
Let's
the
do
man.
it. And also, if anyone wants to come in and have a free trial at
Yep.
Slim as Edge, I'll measure them, weigh them up, let them know where their visceral fat is through this area, and it's free.
What could be better than that? I mean, that's great. Free trial. So prepare to have some phone calls.
I will. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thanks, David.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.